All right, so I want to show you 2 short tips for exercises that you can try and improve if you have a shoulder issue with a yoga belt or a yoga strap. This one's by Elements, by Momentum World. I love those. They're so well made, so solid, feel really good. And so pretty. So if you have trouble with your bicycle or scissors in the air and it hurts your elbows, then this first tip is for you. So you're going to make a loop into the belt, and then you're going to basically what you'll do is slide your arms into them like this, and you'll make sure that the strap is above your elbows. Now this is fairly narrow, but you need it this narrow. So when I really press outward, make sure that the belt is really tight and taut, because you do need the pressure outward. It is not, it can't let you separate your arms more. The problem why so often bicycle hurts is that, let me show you, that that when your arms are here, your elbows are apart, they're wide like that, and you don't have the strength to keep them underneath you. And the reason for that is that when your elbows are wide, they're internally rotated. So externally rotating actually brings the elbows in. I know that's very confusing because you think out, in, right? So external rotation of the upper arm brings your elbows in underneath you. Internal rotation of your humerus moves your elbows out to the side. Now, in order to keep them in, if you don't have the strength in your rotator cuff, maybe you've had an injury or whatever, that turns into a problem. So using the strap can help with that. And I'll show you how to get into it. It's a little bit tricky to get into the position, so it definitely is not working for everybody, but if you're a fairly fit person and you just have trouble with this one position, then this could be something very useful for you. So I would lie down and bring my first arm into the strap already. Then I'll lift up into the bridge. I'll slide it through underneath. I'll wrap my other arm into the strap as well. So now both of my upper arms are in the strap, and the strap is above my elbows. Okay, now it feels really awkward here, I know. You're gonna try and come into the roll over. That alone could be tricky too because the arms are so narrow. And now you'll place your hands on the back of the pelvis. Okay, now again, you can press outward and you can actually produce some strength there. You can maybe pull your shoulder blades a little bit inward. And wiggle around a little bit and see until you have a good position. And then you can do your scissors here or your bicycle, right? And just see if this maybe feels better. And then you would have to take one arm out before you roll down. And to see if this maybe helps you better. It's a very common problem to have pain on the elbow or on the upper arm. Especially, so in this position, your arms are stuck on the mat and they want to drift out, so there's this shear force happening in your soft tissue, and that can kind of pull on a tendon and stuff like that, so that feels uncomfortable. And the same principle is you can use for your push-ups. And I do have a separate video on that. I just wanted to quickly show you. So the same problem in the push-up, if you're working on your narrow push-ups, but you have trouble and the elbows keep wanting to go out, then this is a good way to try it. Same thing. You bring both of your arms into the strap above your elbows. Let me move it to the other side. And then, okay, sorry guys, this is a little bit narrow. Make this a little bit wider. And then come into the plank position. And then when you come forward, your elbows cannot go out to the side. No matter what you try, they won't. And then the other nice thing is that when you go down, your rib cage can sort of rest on the strap for a moment. And you can't go down very low either, which means you have a better chance of coming up. It's a natural stopping point, or like a hammock. So it helps you come back up. And you can do more repetitions that way, building more strength in a good way. So try out these 2 little tricks with a yoga belt, and let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already.
And if you'd like to see more cool information, head over to PilatesEncyclopedia.com. I'll see you next time.